Hello, YouTube wise. If you're coming to you today on a Wednesday with my marquee matchups, I know that this is super late, but as you probably can tell by my voice, I sound real nasally, probably a little bit ridiculous. But I've had some really bad allergies since coming back, and really didn't want to give you a video that was just going to sound terribly grainy. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Gonna try to take another shower to get this shit out of my head. But what are we talking about? That's right, marquee matchups. It's really going to be interesting going forward, considering that a lot of the big leagues are shut down. Now we're going to have to do some smaller stuff that could be interesting to see with the rewards. But regardless, because of the fact that these are going to be smaller leagues, the players' prices are going to be more volatile, and there's still going to be a ton of profit to be made. And around team of the season with some of these sweet cards out, you might as well make some more coins. I don't know why I went to the transfer list. I'm sorry, I want to take it to the transfer market. The first matchup we are going to go with. I know a lot of people that have not been predicting it or putting it in their thing, but you got to go with the UCL matchup. I don't care, regardless of what EA's done in the past. I know they usually put these European matchups, of course, in their own separate marquee matchups during the week, but it's just, this is such a big game. It's the culmination of the European season. It would just be ridiculous if they didn't include it. And this is one of those things too where if you're feeling shaky about if they're going to include it or not, go ahead and invest in some of these guys now. You can see that there's already some hype around these players. Invest in them and then sell them for tomorrow or Friday. There's going to be a ton of packs open today, so if you're worried about players' prices being too high, do not, because the players' prices are going to be going down, considering that the team of the week looks nuts, and then the two other the three team of the seasons out now are also awesome. The Bundesliga packs are given out, but Real Madrid play Juventus in the final. Sorry if I didn't mention that. And Real Madrid play Juventus in the final. Go ahead and pick up these players from anywhere less than 900 to 1,000, like 1.2K actually, I should say, and you're going to be making a decent amount of profit. There's already some hype. So a strategy that I could recommend is trying to pick up these players for less than 800 and then flopping them now just in case this matchup does not feature. But it's such a big matchup that I think it will. Now we're going to get to some other smaller domestic leagues. The first one we're going to go to Argentina and the Primera División. And Santa Fe plays New Old Boys. I can see Argentina and like the United States featuring a lot in the coming days just because of the fact that they're still really reputable leagues, and so you want to look out for that. And then of course the Korean League and the Japanese League, and I actually think we have a Japanese league feature in a little bit. But as I was saying, there's that, and then oh, excuse me guys, but then I said Santa Fe, and that is going to be Union, Santa Fe Union, I believe. So go ahead and make sure you're watching out for some of these players. Picking up these high-rated silvers are probably the way to go. If not, no worries, because this is probably going to be one where you can invest in non-rare golds in this league and be able to make a bunch of profit regardless. Now we're going to take it to the MLS. I know I just mentioned that a little bit ago, but there's the America Derby is what they call this, and this is between DC United and LA Galaxy. Really good matchup. I don't think DC is doing as well as they wanted to this year. I got to double check on that because I've just been following the Chicago Fire. That's my hometown team, and they've actually been doing really well, better than anybody really predicted for them. But this is a matchup that is getting some hype, as you guys can see here. So picking up those high-rated silvers for less than 500 coins or the golds for less than 900 coins will be very profitable. And if you think the player prices are too high to invest in between these two teams, go ahead and invest in some non-rare options around the league elsewhere. So now we're going to take it to Ireland. Why not? And we are going to take it to Ireland, and it's a matchup between Shamrocks and Shamrock Rovers and St. Patrick's. Let me just find it here because I'm pretty sure they like renamed the league and now it's like weird, but there we go. There it is. And so we are here, and like I said, Shamrock versus St. Pat's. This is a decent matchup. I mean, it's a rivalry here nonetheless. I'm going to try to see if they have any silver cards. I'm not too big on any of these teams, but they do. As you can see, not the best, but this guy could be going for a lot. This is another one where maybe you invest in other higher rated silvers around the league between both of these teams, because I can see it being a requirement where you have to have like 4 or 5 players from, or like 5 to 6 players from this league And Shamrock has definitely got some good players to invest in, but go ahead and snipe these if you want. Always nice snipe filters if you guys are into that. And then now we're going to move to the J League, and I think that will round out the last big matchups I think will feature, like the main ones as I call them. And then after I give you guys this last matchup, which is between and Kawashima and Urwa Red Diamonds, go ahead and pick up some of these higher rated silvers for 100 and 200 coins, and you'll be making a good profit, and at worst case losing like 500 coins in total tops, just because this is such a like easy, no risk method. There we go. I was looking for no risk. Sorry about that. But there's a lot of good players on this team. This Endo guy is actually really good. I've used him before. If you want to check out my Road to a Million, a series I did at the beginning of FIFA, used him. He was really solid. But I'm trying to talk about investments. Come on, Wise. Stop getting off track. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys some sleepers. So we're going to go, the first sleeper I'm going to go say is in the Polish League. And the Polish League is starting their what like the Belgian leagues do, but or not Belgian league does, but with the equivalent in Poland, and it's between Lechia Gdansk and Legia. So those are two teams that have high rated silvers that go ahead and pick up for like 150 coins tops. No one's really talking about this. Been watching other videos, and you'll be able to make a lot of coins. So look at that. There's already some really solid options there. Let me know if you think that I'm missing anything. I love to hear some feedback, especially in this in these new marquee matchup days where the big leagues are done. I love to hear feedback. It's going to be a good, interesting ride. There's going to be a lot of profit to be made if you can strike gold, but if not, it is going to be a bumpy ride. So I don't recommend investing too much in these as of yet. Try to get a feeler out for what EA is going to do after the big leagues have shut down. And so the last one we're going to go to is Sweden. We're going to go to the Alfensliga, and it is a game between Hammarby and Djurgården or Hardins, or I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. If anybody's Swedish and they want to put the phonetic spelling down and below, please do that. That always helps me out. But let me also know how you guys are doing in that Pulisic tournament. I'm trying to get that card so bad. I've lost the final 2 times. I have to take a little bit of a break, and now I'm gonna have to build the new team with the silvers. But I have a little bit of an idea, and I think it will work out well. But if you guys are also looking for just some other regular FIFA content, go ahead and check out this new series I'm doing, the Road to Foot Kings. Really solid series where some people or some other smaller YouTubers like myself are playing games with Team of the Season Most Consistents, combining a Road to Glory and a like a fatal type thing. But I'm going to try to get some more videos on that up soon. I'm also going to do a power hour on that account just to show you guys how you can trade from small coin totals up to big ones. And then, of course, I will also be showing you guys some big coin total transfers, or big coin total power hours soon. So now we got the pack. I'm going to real quick reiterate the main SBCs that I think are going to feature. So the main teams are Juventus versus Real Madrid, DC United versus LA Galaxy, Santa Fe versus Newell Old Boys, and then Ura versus the Kawashima in the J League. And then the sleeper picks I got for this week are Shamrock Rovers versus St. Pat's, and Legia Warsaw versus Lechia Gdansk in the Polish League. Let me know if you think I missed any in the comment section below. Other than that, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to be opening a pack here. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, that's also dope. Love that interaction or whatnot. Now I just feel like I'm rambling, but let's see if we get anybody good. Open up this 5K pack, and we do not. We get a center forward, a striker. That's not bad. The Quakes badge is pretty cool. But as usual, I'm just going to store all this stuff in the club. Make sure you guys let me know how I'm doing. If you think that if you're leaving a dislike on the video, please let me know how I can improve. That's always helpful. But like I said, the video is coming to a close, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. Sorry for the nasally voice, but make sure, most importantly, to stay wise.